Hello everyone. Let's start to enter this OpenSCAD the modeling practice series. This is the first video, so we will talking about how to download and install and also configure the tool. In my the PC is the Windows 11 OS. So I will choose the Windows version. So let's start to do that together. So I haven't downloaded this yet. So first you can go to the OpenSCAD.org. So they are for the website, and then in the front page home you can see the download. There's also let you know some the new books that you can get. So let's starting from the basic. Besides the Windows, you also get some other OS. As I mentioned in the beginning, the earlier video, you can have these two running on Mac. You can also let that install directly in the Linux. It's quite convenient. You don't need to download if you are using Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, because even Arc, because they are already within the repository. So you can just use one line to get this installed. Sorry for some backend noise. Let's back is I use Windows. You can choose from here 32 or 64. So zip or exe installation. So I use this installer. So if I click that, it's just about the 20 meg. So it's already here. Click. Just use the default. So you see very fast. Then you have that installed, and you can see the icon here. So click this icon. So you don't have any the previously model. So you just create a new. So if you click new, this tool site is open. So let me close this and put the site here. So you can see the installation is very easy and direct, just maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So if we put in that here, so we can have some look about their UI. So from the this user menu, so you can see here. So introduction you can read, and the first steps is you can create a simple model, position a ball object, change a color. But the first is here. The simple UI is this is your, you can put your coding, and this your model as a 3D view, and you have some customizer. And here is the console and the error log. So that's the default, the view for that. And then this, if we back to here, let's quickly do some the first the model. So user interface, you can see from here, and we will go through those to do those are step by step. But first of all, so you can use this tutorial, which we will start from next the video to do this together. So you can just type in cube to ensure is whether this is running installed properly. So remember, you should have these end of lines things. Then you don't see the anything. but you will use this one, preview. Then you can see you create a cube. The cube is 10. So this you can measure this. So here is 20. So that is the length and the width are both 10. And but by default is it's not looks like our the exact cube, but actually this is and also height is 10. So that is the 10, 10, 10. So that is a way is you are already can starting to build your the model. If you want to build this, I want to have a bigger cube. Preview. Then you have our cube with the every edge length will be 20. So that is this the OpenSCAD's installation. You can see very easy. And when you build a code, you use this button. So preview. So it's on here. So shortcut is F5, and you can also use F4 to reload and prefire the preview. And if you want to render for this 3D printing model preparation, you can use F6. Then you can see here, they are starting to do the render polygon mesh using this the method. And they have geometry cache, and the total rendering time they give you is just 22 milliseconds. And then the total level of this is 6 phase. So that is correct for this simple cube. And then render finished. Once it's finished render, you can do the 3D printing. So you can export that to our STL file. The STL, if you use the 3D printer before, so you may familiar with this STL, the format. So from OpenSCAD, it can directly make this STL, and it can make this 3D printer if you connect to our 3D printing printer from your PC. So I don't connect from this PC, so it's just need you to select, or you can print a thing. So that is the menu, and we will talking more about those the how to processing the modeling. But just bear in mind is you can have the different the angles. And also you can have the different the preview, and you can define the number of surface. So those are the things is which we will use this more and more. So so that is the basic things for OpenSCAD. I hope is you can download, you can install, and you can do this thing like me, at least using one line to verify your installation. Thank you for watching. From next video, we will starting to go through this tutorial chapter by chapter to see the basic the processing and the modeling work. See you later.